What's going on, everybody on YouTube? I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ryan and this is my A90 Supra. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update video because I haven't really been uploading the past couple of months. That's really because of a few different things. First off, I had a huge problem with my GoPro. For some reason the batteries weren't working, and if you know anything about the batteries on the GoPros, they actually die pretty quickly. As well as a few other personal things that have gone on in my life in the past couple months, I just sort of decided to take a break from pretty much everything the past couple months and just pretty much just focus on myself and bettering myself. And I've just been pretty much dealing with life, I guess you could say. But I am back and better than ever, and I really wanted to show you guys every single thing that I've put on this car in the past couple months. So starting off on the front, nothing really huge. I just put these painted side reflectors from Speed. I powder coated the wheels black. A lot of people think that this is actually a launch edition, however it's not. This is just a standard 2020 A90 Supra. I definitely think that powder coating the wheels black really made a big difference as to how the car looks. The sort of two-tone that this vehicle actually comes with is not at all something that I'm a fan of. Coming around the side, I put these Speed carbon fiber mirror caps on it. They are the M style ones, as you can see, and I think they definitely make a big difference. Now, I apologize for the poor lighting. This parking garage really is sort of old and they don't have the best lights in here. But definitely I know another spot. It was just closed tonight and I will be filming there from now on. If anyone is interested, this is my Instagram. All my social medias are Ryan from IG or Ryan from YouTube and etc. Now, by far the biggest thing that I have put on this vehicle is a Street Hunter carbon fiber spoiler. Now, this spoiler was definitely pretty hard to put on just because with fiberglass and carbon fiber, fitment is never ever perfect, especially with aftermarket parts. But the scariest thing about doing this was that I had to drill holes in my trunk, and if I drilled them wrong, I would have to either get a new trunk or fill it with Bondo, get it painted, and then re-drill, and then, you know, probably do the same thing all over again. But I ended up drilling some pretty decent holes the first time around, and, you know, it sort of went from there. I didn't really do an install video on it because, you know, when I'm doing something that I really don't know how to do at all, it's just a lot easier to pretty much just do it or do it with a friend and just get it done pretty much rather than making an entire video on it. And in addition, it probably would have taken me, I don't know, 2, 3, maybe 4 more hours if I was doing an actual install video on it. This took me about, I want to say 3 hours to do, but most of that time was, you know, from measuring and everything, marking the holes, and, you know, once you get it drilled in and screwed in, it's smooth sailing from there. We also have the Street Hunter windshield banner that I put on. Now, I pretty much just put that on because they sent it to me for free with the spoiler, but, you know, I wasn't really gonna buy one and put one on because honestly I was never really a fan of windshield banners. However, now that I see this on my car, I definitely think it is a great addition to the build. The only problem that I have is that it actually blocks the camera that is supposed to, you know, be used for collision and stuff like that. A lot of these newer cars actually have a system where it stops you from crashing or hitting into a pedestrian using a front sensor or front camera on the front of the vehicle. That sensor happens to be located right above the rear view mirror on the inside of the vehicle, and that's where most of them are placed on, you know, newer cars or just cars that have them. And so a problem that I ran into with the windshield banner is that it actually covers the camera. So I'm not 100% sure how long I'm gonna keep that on there. It does look really good in my opinion. I definitely do like it. It's sort of the cherry on top, I guess you could say, but I'm really not sure how long I'm gonna put, you know, keep it on there, I guess you could say, just because the frontal collision stopping thing, I guess, that is definitely a really important thing to me, so I might end up taking it off pretty soon. So I wanted to show you guys what I've done to the interior, and it's really not much, but I've put a carbon fiber overlay from Speed, of course, as well as Speed carbon fiber paddles. These honestly feel amazing and I love them. They are one of my favorite mods that I've done to the vehicle just because it is so easy to shift now. I can shift from up here, down here, middle, wherever pretty much. Definitely love these. Now under the hood, I have added just a couple of things, not anything too crazy. I've had those FTP charge pipes. They work amazing. Add throttle response, better reliability, especially if you're turning up the boost and you want to actually modify this car and get the most amount of horsepower that you can possibly get out of this amazing B58 engine. I put an armor speed intake, carbon fiber. I'm thinking about upgrading to the carbon fiber cover just to make the engine bay look a little bit better. And last but not least, if you can see down there, I have a Titan Motorsports catless downpipe, which in my opinion, the best downpipe that you can get for the Toyota Supra, just because it's literally $300 and adds a confirmed 40 extra wheel horsepower to this vehicle. Other than that, I have tons of other things planned for this car. I have tons of parts on the way that are just, in boats somewhere along the coast of California. Literally, that's what, Speed Industry emailed me, like, hey, your part is on a boat somewhere on the coast of California. We have no idea where it is or when it's coming. But as you guys know, the supply chain is all, screwed up right now. So some of those parts actually include a Blitz front strut bar, which I can't wait for. I actually already have H&R lowering springs that I'm waiting for the winter, to be over so I can install them. I have a Visconti flex fuel kit that I cannot wait to install, as well as obviously getting a bench unlock and a tune. However, with the 2020 Supras, they have some sort of brake recall or something like that. It really has nothing to do with the brakes. It has more to do with the ECU. So if you tune your vehicle before you get the recall done, it actually wipes out all of your tunes and you're just going to have to spend extra money and get it retuned. So hopefully this upcoming week or the week after that, I will have the recall done, and then the following week, hopefully I can get it tuned, if the tuner ever responds to my emails. But yeah, I have so many different things planned for this car. I really want to get up into that 500 horsepower range, just so I can sort of keep up with, a plethora of other different cars. I go to car meets, I go to like races and stuff, and so definitely that's what I want to have for those type of events. And actually on March 6th, I will be competing in a drag racing event hosted by, I believe it's Team No Hezzy and One Stock Gang. I sign up for it, I have to buy a helmet and everything. And it's actually a real sort of, I guess, semi-professional drag racing event. And I am going to be documenting that entire day. Just pretty much bringing you guys along with me, as if you guys are literally sitting in my passenger seat, and I'm gonna pretty much cover everything that day, and I cannot wait. I really just want to get my tune before then, because if I don't get my tune before then, my car is going to be useless against all the other Supras and all the other cars that are going to be there. And actually right now I have a set of winter tires on, because yes, this is my daily driver. Yes, I drive it in the winter, in the snow, in the rain, in literally everything. It could be raining fire outside, and I still will drive this because it's my only car. And I rather spend more money on this car than, spend $5,000 on, a crappy Honda Civic from the 90s as a daily driver. So I have Michelin Pilot Alpine 4s because that was the only thing available, and Alpine 5s in the back. The Alpine 5s are better, obviously, so I got those for the back. They also didn't have those for the front, but I got those for the back. And trust me, for a rear-wheel drive car, especially with as much torque as this car has, this has like way more torque than it has horsepower. So that really means that the rear wheels spin like crazy. So full-on winter tires are the only way to go, even though all seasons are getting pretty good these days. Full-on winter tires are definitely the move for a rear-wheel drive car in the winter if you actually want to be able to drive. I'm hoping to get a set of Mickey Thompsons before the race, just because if I put on the stock Super Sports, again, I'll be spinning like crazy with all the damn torque that this car has. But, once I get the tune, once I get the Mickeys, get the flex fuel kit from Visconti, and everything, I'm gonna drive it, get used to all that extra horsepower, and then hopefully by March 6th, I'll be ready to go. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So once again, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, so much for watching. You know, just literally like one view, like it means the world to me. Like, if you guys could just maybe share this video, like it, comment, subscribe, you know, that would be fantastic. As well as if you want to watch the race that I'm going to be competing in on March 6th, definitely subscribe, or definitely come back and watch that, because it is going to be amazing. And I probably will have the video for that uploaded hopefully by the next day or 2 days after. I'm really going to try to get it uploaded by the next day so I can be one of the first ones that have a video uploaded for it. But other than that, I will be uploading more on this vehicle as, you know, the parts start coming in. Stay tuned for the race on March 6th, and stay tuned for, I guess, all the rest of the stuff that I have planned for this vehicle. Just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, of course, and have a wonderful day.